Go ahead and pop your balloon, and then I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Gerald.
Gerald, how old are you?
I'm 37.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed financial advisor. I'm also a real estate investor. I'm a landlord, and I'm a YouTuber as well.
Oh, okay, nice. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Well, I enjoy working out. I enjoy spending time with my children. I have 2 children from my previous marriage.
Okay.
And I think just personal development. I enjoy reading as well.
Okay. And how old are your children?
I have a 13-year-old and an 11-year-old from my previous marriage.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I think what's primary for me is having a relationship with God. Also, I want a woman who understands emotional intelligence, which is very important, and somebody who comes with some experience. I'm looking for a woman who's able to help me grow as much as I'm able to help her grow as well.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Well, I would say not wanting to actively grow in your relationship with God. I'm not looking for anybody who's perfect. I'm not perfect at all. And I would say somebody who is not ambitious, not looking to create a legacy.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. We did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why she ended up popping. All right. Let's start with your name and age.
Chanel, 32.
Chanel, what do you do?
I'm a pro makeup artist and a licensed esthetician.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just think that the chemistry for me, and also I have a daughter and you already have 2 kids. So I think that kind of was a little bit of a concern for me. So that's why I popped. But you look great.
Thank you. And I think that's okay. I understand. No problems at all.
Thanks.
All right. And now for the kids, like you want someone with no kids or?
Preferably just one, because I have a daughter, and I also want to have more kids. So that's just my preference. So it has nothing to do with anything as far as appearance or the way that you speak.
How she know he don't want to have more kids? You're just assuming at this point that he doesn't want to have more kids. You ain't even asked the man a question. You saying that there's nothing wrong. It's just the fact that you had 2 kids and you want more kids, but you don't even know if you want more kids. So you didn't kick yourself out of the race because you're assuming that he doesn't want any more kids.
It was just those things.
Thank you. I do want to have more children.
Okay.
I had children at a young age, so I'm looking to recreate what I wasn't as great at doing.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm comfortable knowing that when I was young, I made mistakes in my previous relationship.
Okay.
I've grown into a better man, and so I'm open. I have a lot to give. Okay. I'm a great father at raising my children, and I have a lot to give. So I'm looking to do that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is she someone that's your type?
I think she's a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would have to probably get to know her a little more, but she is a beautiful woman. I'm attracted to her.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, we take it another pop back over here. Your name and age?
Farah, 31.
Okay. Farah, what do you do?
I'm a singer model actress.
All right. Now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just don't feel the chemistry.
Okay. And like what way? What's
like that instant, I'm looking for that instant connection, and I don't really feel that with us.
Okay. But is he someone that if he were to approach you, you would go for it?
Yeah, he's handsome.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Well, I think she's beautiful. While she may not be my type, I do find her beautiful.
Thanks.
Thank you. Now we did get another pop back over here. Your name and age?
I'm Erica. I'm 35.
Erica, what do you do?
I'm a registered nurse.
Thank you. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The only reason I popped my balloon is because you said you wanted to have more kids, and I'm just done in the baby making department. My oldest is almost 17, and then my baby is almost 13. So I want a man that I can travel with and build a life with, but I'm not necessarily looking to have more children.
I think that's very understandable. I just happen to have so much to give, and I raise my children,
Right.
and I want to give a lot to children because I believe we have a responsibility to raise good children to have an impact on the world.
And I completely respect that. I think that's beautiful as a Black man for you to say that, and I appreciate you saying that. So,
Thank you very much. Thank you. Best of luck in your search.
Thank you. You too.
My man is so pleasant. Like, he's a really pleasant guy with great answers. Like, he's not disrespectful. He even told the one lady, like, listen, you're not my type, but I think that you're very beautiful. Like, he is very, like, personable and pleasant. I don't know what, man, that is awesome. I wonder who he gonna end up with. Because if he don't end up with nobody, man, that's gonna be sad.
Right now, is Erica someone that's your type?
Erica is beautiful. Definitely very beautiful. I think she's a very beautiful woman. I find her attractive. As far as my type, I'm not sure, but I do find her very attractive.
Thank you.
I think over time, we're getting to know Erica. She might become more of my type.
Okay. Erica. If you can compromise on them kids, I don't know. I don't know. But I mean, you're a handsome guy. You're very well put together. You're very well spoken. Like I said, I appreciate what you said about having children and having more to give. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And I will say it again, as a Black man, to want to be involved in your children's lives. I think that's amazing. So
thank you so much. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting that you said that. With having 2 children, which are grown now, you know, it can be somewhat of a space where I may want to consider not having children, but it's just on my heart. My heart desires to give more. You know, watching myself raise my children, some of the things I didn't do right, I want to redo.
I understand.
So I'm starting to feel like my man, like, kind of rehearsed these lines in the mirror because he really adamant and keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Maybe I'm tripping.
That's really what it is.
All right, let's go down over here. Your name and age.
My name is Laticia and I'm 30.
And Laticia, what do you do?
I am a crypto investor.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He's handsome, well dressed. It's just
Thank you.
I'm not attracted to the face. I'm sorry.
Thank you. No need to apologize. Thank you.
All right. And now, is she someone that you would approach? She your type?
I think she's beautiful.
Thank you.
She may not be my type, but she is beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go on over here. Name and age.
Nadira, and I'm 34.
Nadir, what do you do?
I don't think there's not one person left on the line. Because I think that's all the balloons that got popped. Because they just continuously keep popping them.
I'm a client research analyst for a well-known health insurance company. Yeah, a content creator and also a certified personal trainer.
Yeah. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I think it was, you seemed a little unsure with the follow-up with saying that, like, you wanted children. I thought I heard you say you could possibly be in a space where maybe you wouldn't want more, and I definitely want more children. So
I think you misunderstood me. And what I meant is sometimes with having grown children, like my children are 13 and 11, there's a probability that I consider the aspect that my life is free without children. However, I have a lot to give, and that urge is on my heart. So it puts me in a difficult space, but it's clear that I want more children.
Okay, understandable.
Thank you.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, she's someone that's your type.
I think she's very beautiful. However, she is not my type.
Okay. So what makes her not really your type?
Well, I don't find her as attractive as I would other women.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Your name and age.
Kalia, 28.
And Kalia, what do you do?
I'm a braider and loctician.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think everything you have going on is great. I'm open to more kids as well. I'm a mom of a 4-year-old. But I think it's the age where we might be in like 2 different places in life, maybe. And so that would affect bonding and like things we have in common and things that we enjoy, things of that nature.
Okay.
That's understandable. I think those are things you can learn over time.
Right.
While I do respect how you feel, I totally understand, Yeah.
Okay. No, she's someone that's your type. Different answer. Don't say the same thing.
I do think she's beautiful, and yes, she is.
Okay. Thank you, Khalid. All right, let's have your name and age.
My name is Cheryl, and I'm 30 years old.
Cheryl, what do you do?
A licensed insurance agent and a Christian content creator.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
He's dressed really nice. I think when he mentioned about not really sure about having more children, that kind of threw me off a little bit because I do have a son and I would like to have more children.
I don't think none of these women are listening. I mean, granted, that last piece that he said was a little bit confusing, but they ain't even get to the point where they can just ask him questions at all. They just they heard something and was just like, you know what? He don't want to have any more kids. I knew exactly what he was saying. As a father that has like an older son, you do get into, or older kids, you do get into that space where you're like, I don't want any more kids. I just don't want any. My kids are grown. Like, I don't want to start over from diapers and then kindergarten and so forth and so forth. So in that situation, yeah, I can definitely understand where he's coming from. But then, he also saying that he has a lot to give. And even though it's a probability he can move into that space, he know he has a lot to give and he wants to continue to have more kids. And I just don't think that they're really listening. Like, they're just not listening, just based on their responses. Like, oh, well, when you said that you wouldn't have them, you're not listening at all.
So, yeah.
Okay. I know you clarified a little bit
I
what
don't
you
want to
said
be
there.
repetitive,
Yeah.
but I do respect your opinion. I do want to have children. That's something I'm decided on. However, like I said before, with the fact that I have children that I have raised at a grown age, there is the urge to want to consider not having children. But again, I have a lot to give, and I love raising children, which is why I have a beautiful relationship with my children. So, yeah.
Okay.
But thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I think she's beautiful. I don't think she is my type. No.
And why not?
Well, I think she's a little skinny for me. Yes.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So we do have two ladies with their balloons still left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these two ladies a question to see who's more of your type.
Okay. So, in the most difficult times in your life, what do you typically resort to? Or anything for that matter.
Okay, let's start over here. Let's have your name and age first.
My name is Alexandria. I am 36.
And Alexandria, what do you do?
I am a licensed hairstylist. I'm also a fitness influencer and a Leo.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Definitely God. Like, I was raised in a church. I always run to God, no matter what's going on. That's why I wear this cross. And I keep a cross in my car just in case I forget to put this one on.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. All right, let's start.
She put emphasis on that Leo part. That means she dangerous. You may want to run for the hills, my guy.
With your name and age.
Millie, I am 33.
And Millie, what do you do?
I'm a chef.
Okay, and if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
I'm a God-fearing woman, so God is everything to me, and I talk to him on a daily, so I'm running to him before I do anything.
Okay. And then while we're here, before we walk back, do you have any questions for him?
I don't.
No
I don't.
questions?
I don't. I just got a brain freeze. So
all right, we're gonna go back that way. If you got one,
that's a compliment.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come back. Do you have any questions for him over here?
Absolutely. So when you said mistakes in the past, what type of mistakes?
Well, I was young when I started having children at 20, 21, and then I got married later on. But the mistakes were that I was not very faithful. And those are things that I've grown into a better man, and I'm accountable in my actions. I've learned to be a better person. I've built a closer relationship with God, and he's helped me through my commitment and being committed to a woman.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you go about that? Was it therapy? Was it just getting closer to God? Like, what, held you accountable?
Well, I not only did I built my relationship with God and took some time off to really examine areas of my life that I needed to improve. Because when you have children, you start to get a reflection of yourself, and there's a kind of a responsibility to want to exemplify the best example for your children. So that really helped me continue to want to be accountable and grow. In addition to that, I've had relationships where I've been able to practicalize what I've exhibited in my life and learn to become better at. So by being in a relationship and being committed showed me that I had the ability to be in a relationship and not have to look outside to another woman.
Okay, I had to ask because I don't play. Just so you know.
I think this whole lineup of women have a hard time listening. Because I understood what my man said the first time around. And correct me if I'm wrong. I promise you, I believe he said that, he built a closer relationship with God. And, it helped him grow and become a better man and everything like that. And then she asked him the question again as if she didn't understand what the hell he said the first damn time. Y'all let me know, am I wrong? Like, did I hear it incorrectly? Or is this line of women don't want to listen? They just hear what they want to hear.
With
I
nobody.
know that's right.
You're good. No
I
other
don't
question?
play either.
You good over there? You got a question? Okay, let's head on over there. All right, go for it.
What state do you live in?
I live in Atlanta,
Okay.
Atlanta, Georgia.
So, do you do long distance relationships, or like how would you feel about long distance?
I'm very open to long distance relationships. I believe things have to develop and grow over time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ultimately, I would like to have my significant other with me
Mm-hmm.
and I with her. So, but I am open to cultivating a relationship that transitions into that.
Okay.
Yes.
And are you willing to are you stuck in Atlanta, or are you willing to relocate?
Well, that's a great question, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because my children are in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
there's a probability I could be stuck. However, my ex-wife is very communicative and we work together very well. So there's also a probability if I were to have a very serious relationship that she would be open to that. Because again, I'm looking to establish a family.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
if that answers your
Where are
question.
you located?
I'm in Arizona. Yes.
Cool. All right,
Okay.
thank you.
No.
Let's head on back.
And if I could add a little more, she will be open because she knows my importance in my children's life.
Okay. All right. So I'm now going to hand you a pick. Okay. If you hang on to that. And it is time to pop a balloon. Out of these two ladies, who's more your match, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop the other one's balloon.
I have to apologize. I'm sorry.
All right. So Millie, why did you have your balloon unpop?
I feel like he's well put. He's I like the way he communicate. He very handsome. I love men with eyelashes. You got some gorgeous eyelashes. I'm big on oral hygiene. I love white teeth. You gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
That's why I had him.
Okay. All right. So why did you end up popping her balloon?
I think she's a wonderful person. I don't think she's my type, unfortunately. But she is a great person. And thank you so much for the great comment.
You see how the language changed up? He said you are a wonderful person. He didn't say you were beautiful. He didn't say you were cute. He didn't say you were attractive. He was like, you are a wonderful person and you're not my type. The shade, bro. I could be wrong. He probably changed it up because he kept getting flack for saying the same thing over and over again. But yeah, bro. Yeah.
Compliments. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's head on back. And then, so we did get to hear where she's from. Where are you?
Originally, DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Okay. And you live there now?
I live in Houston.
I am originally Liberian, West Africa. I was born and raised in Liberia. I came to America when I was 18. I'm 37 now, so I've been here. Do the math. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And is she someone that's your type?
Yes, she is.
All right. Well, then let me have you come on up here. I'll have you scoot that way. Okay. So you guys got to hear a bit about each other. Do you have one final question? If you don't, that's okay.
I'm trying to think because I asked the most important questions, like, what was your go-to for healing? Because that's most important. I want to make sure you got them demons out your system, okay? Because I already warned you, but no, I wouldn't say I have any other questions for that.
That's
No.
fine.
And I did get the demons out of my system because I've been through enough struggles.
Okay, because I fight. Okay.
I'm not fighting. I will always stay emotionally controlled. I'm not fighting at all. However, it's okay for you to be feisty. I'm very understanding. I'm able to communicate very well. So if there's something that's bothering you, I would like to get to the root of it. So to see how best I can be able to communicate where I'm at so we can get to a resolution.
Oh, I'm going to let you know.
Yeah,
Trust.
okay.
That is a good ass response. I don't know what better response that you could say than that. That was a good ass response. I can't lie. That's a good ass response, man. Like I'm fucking impressed. Like to be honest with you, I'm impressed.
There you go. So
All right. Well, then I'm gonna ask my final question. Then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
it's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Man, a match on a first try, man. Congratulations. I like the pick. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the pick. You know,